The banded overhead pulses in a tall kneeling position can also be worked in a lunge position or in standing on both your feet with your feet side by side, so your hips are neutral. The variations just place different demands upon your core or your hip stabilizers. Standing or being in tall kneeling places a little bit more demand on your core. The tall kneeling actually more demanding than standing. Doing it in a lunge position will increase the demands on hip stabilizers to be able to remain stable while pulsing overhead and not wobbling all through your lower body. For this exercise, we are showing it to you in tall kneeling. It really works on your deep core as well as your shoulder stabilizers. While you are pulsing this band up overhead, it's requiring you to not break down through your spine. So you are not flaring your rib cage out in front of you or extending through your back or actually wobbling back and forth on your knees instead. You want to keep some really nice core engagement so that everything is in a nice straight line from your knees, your hips, your shoulders, and your head. Your elbows are going to be locked up overhead, which really increases the demands on your rotator cuff, your traps, your rhomboids, your deltoids, and your serratus anterior, which are scapular shoulder blade stabilizers. This exercise is also a mobility exercise because you have to be able to pulse those shoulders back and forth without breaking down through your core, so it is really working on shoulder mobility while also remaining stable. This is a great exercise for anyone having to do anything up overhead, from renovations in the home to throwing a baseball around. It is a low buy-in exercise. We don't need heavy weights or really a lot of mobility to be able to do this, as we can start from any level. The pulsing motion combined with the band's resistance really helps to improve neuromuscular control, which is training our body to react and stabilize against external forces. So this improves your coordination as well as your motor control, which is just translates into better overall body awareness and movement efficiency. We use this exercise a lot in rehabilitation as well as prevention training, as we consider it a mobility exercise with a little bit of a strength component.